7.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And now out comes Houston. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion.
Johnson on its punt free. Football's held. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
This is McCaffrey. A nice little juke. And he's got some space here. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Oh, good move. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Morton Anderson.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan. 1 yard attempt. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the 1st and keep possession. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5.
9-yard line.
Offense back out now for 1st and goal after the successful fake. Rolling to his right. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. On the move to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To throw is Favre. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball and go to that play-action pass, you see the end result, usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with?
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations, so it is harder to defend.
Now to return, this is David Johnson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And here's David Johnson in the Houston offense yet again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
They haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? On 1st and 10, Watson.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're not panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First half in an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Now Jones. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. 19 yards the pick. Up there, move the chains.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
For Carolina. Tackled at
the last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
And the Panther first down.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We're on to the fourth here on Thanksgiving Day. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On second down, McCaffrey. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down. The 8.
For Carolina.
Minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
8-yard line.
The Panthers on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
4th down.
Now far. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald there to make the grab. And the Panthers Bears are able to grow their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Open man, the tight end fouls. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Kyler Fackrell leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Watson on target here to Fuller. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Panthers have recovered.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. Well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Panthers.
Here's McCaffrey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and forever. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he'll be out right at the 35. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Gain of 13, but it's 3rd down.
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Looking downfield for Jones. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Carolina.
Well, partner, when a team's up this